Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing good today. Some things in the way here. Okay, it's cold. Brr. Currently it's 22 degrees. High today's 52. Maybe that'll kill some of these bugs and stuff, gnats and stuff that have all of a sudden shown up. And the ants, it won't kill them, but maybe it'll keep them from already wandering around on our countertops a little bit. And of course, in the summer, I have to put stuff out to get rid of them, but man, they are just ridiculous in the summer. So I'm not looking forward to them little critters. I mean, they don't really hurt anything; they're just aggravating more than anything. They'll get in something if you leave us if you left some cereal open and didn't have a bag inside of it, like a storage bag. Is what I started doing, putting it in storage bags and then putting it back inside the box. They'll get in stuff like that. Anything that has sugar especially, they'll try to get in it. And then you'd be throwing it away, and cereal costs an arm and a leg anymore. Okay, yeah. Currently it's 22, high today's 52. No chance of precipitation at least, and winds 3 miles per hour. And today, there will be a Kroger haul with fantastic buys. Yes, we've been getting some great deals there lately, so check it out today. Last night, what's for dinner? Had sloppy joes and fries. And today, sometime today, I'll have a short where Chef Mike fixed them. A short, and it's from start to finish, but I just, showed a little clip of each one, but I did try it at the very end, so check that short out today. What's for dinner? We plan on tortellini with sauce, salad, and garlic bread. I want to use the rest of those baguettes that we had that are brioche are so good. Use the rest of them and have a salad. And that tortellini, we've had it in the freezer for a little while, but it was really good. I can't wait to have some more of that. Okay. Today is Angus Tuesday at Grocery Outlet. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. They have sirloin roast tip, twin packs. I wish they wouldn't do that. They really want you to buy a lot when they do it that way sometimes. We might look at them. We'd like to have some roast, but I don't want it to be, $40 or something like that. If it's two big, huge ones. And I don't see why they don't just, do it. I think they would sell more if I do it for any size. I really do. So that's just one of their things. And they have Angus ground sirloin, 3 pounds or more, $3.59 a pound. Last week, I think they had a better deal than that. Or was it $3.99? I think last week was ground, what was it? Not ground round or something like that last week. But we really probably don't need any hamburger right now, meat. We got that we bought some, it was at Kroger that was pretty cheap. Something like, I can't remember now, $3.49 I think it was a pound for ground chuck though. Okay, so it is Angus Tuesday. And I don't know if we're going to do much today. I mean, we really kind of need to mow the yard soon. Thursday, I think it's supposed to be a high of like 64 if they don't change it before then. So maybe that would be the day, because it's just looking, those chive things grow up everywhere out there, and then some places is kind of not real high, but grown some places had, and it just looks like it's been winter and it's ready to grow. So we got some today's tidbits today. Where rare white kangaroos in Australian reserve draws attention. Look how cute. Hey, look. At an Australian nature reserve, a herd of white and albino kangaroos dominated the scene as they rushed amid the tall brown bushes. A post by Panorama Garden Estate on March 5 showed 9 white kangaroos and 3 gray ones. Experts say the abnormal appearance of the kangaroos can be caused by albinism, a lack of pigment in skin, eyes, and hair. Okay. U.S. makes move to protect Arctic Ocean, Alaska from drilling. Boy, look at this. This is huge. What is that? Is that one of those, like a shark whale thing I showed like the other day? I saw a picture of one. To protect whales, seals, polar bears, grizzly bears, and caribou, the U.S. administration announced new measures to ban oil and gas drilling in the Arctic Ocean and limit onshore drilling in Alaska. The government will also set up new protections for over 13 million acres of ecologically sensitive special areas within Alaska's petroleum reserve. That's good. That's good news. That's like nice news. Okay. Universe's ultimate behemoth. Meet the largest known star. The biggest known star in the universe is the red hypergiant UY Scuti, estimated to have a radius of 1.188 billion kilometers. I can't tell how many miles that's supposed to be. It has a short lifespan lasting only a few million years. That's short. Discovered in 1860 at the Milky Way Center, seeing this star would be hard due to its distance and would require more than just a telescope. Well, it's a good thing because you don't want to look right into the sun. Okay. Word of the week. Plasticosis, the new disease threatening wildlife. You know, I've heard all about the plastic gets into everything. It's in the dirt. It's in ice. It's in everything. A new disease called plasticosis has just been discovered in a highly plastic-contaminated bird. It's a first of its kind, raising alarm over the health of other species. Researchers quantified the effects of ingested plastic, highlighting the potential internal damage from sharp fragments. The finding reveals a growing threat to wildlife. Something else that'll hurt them. I hope they try to find something that they can deal with that. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, where is you at? I know I saw one in here. I thought it did. Oh, here it is. Nice news. Well, this is something really important. Let me get a drink of coffee. Let's see. Women will be able to detect breast cancer earlier under new FDA mammography guidelines. That sounds promising. Every year, about 264,000 women in the U.S. are diagnosed with breast cancer, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and 42,000 die from the disease. Aside from skin cancer, breast cancer is the most common cancer in American women. In an effort to lower those statistics, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has set new guidelines for mammograms that could potentially help more women through early detection of the disease. Sometimes women that have breast cancers that are present, those breast cancers are not seen on the mammogram because they are hidden by breast density. Dr. Ann Hoyt, the co-medical director for breast imaging at UCLA, told NBC News. The new rules will require mammogram providers across the nation to notify women about the density of their breast tissue and recommend a consultation with a doctor regarding additional screening. Per the FDA, approximately half of women over age 40 have dense breast tissue, which has been identified as a risk cancer for breast cancer. But the only way for women to learn if they have dense tissue is through a mammogram, usually recommended by doctors once every couple years for those 40 and older. Looking ahead, mammogram providers will be required to implement the new amendment guidelines within the next 18 months. That sounds like a really good thing. Okay, this is neat. Research shows that dogs definitely smile. Learn why. Humans domesticated dogs about 30,000 years ago, even before we domesticated horses, and canines have continued to prove their importance to humanity ever since. We've observed emotional intelligence in our pups again and again, from sitting on our laps, but when we're feeling low, to saving their owners from danger. But do they show positive emotion like people do by smiling? It's a question many pet parents have likely pondered, and one that researchers are digging into. For humans, smiling is a universal gesture known by every language and culture, signifying happiness and friendliness. When it comes to our four-legged furry friends, the short answer is yes. They can smile, but there's more to it than that. In a 2017 study published in Scientific Reports, dogs display the ability to make facial expressions such as smiling, but the research also found that what we observe as grins could have different meaning than what we might expect. While dogs showed expressions based on positive stimuli, they demonstrated different facial expressions compared to humans. In a recent interview with USA Today, veterinary behavior specialist Dr. Laura Haug, I don't know how to pronounce it, Haug, broke down her interpretation of a dog's smile. It is essentially an appeasement greeting behavior that seems to be directed only at people. Haug told the outlet, dogs don't do this true smiling behavior to other dogs. So it's like, that's for humans. We'll smile for them, but for each other, Well, okay. That's interesting. Okay, our quote of the day is from Joseph Campbell. We must be willing to get rid of the life we've planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. Okay, all right, everybody. That's going to be it today for Morning Coffee Break. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. And check out the Kroger haul today with fantastic buys, everyone. All right, have a great day, everybody. I'll see you later on. God bless.